Well, I got a question for you. See, I need real help, not prayer. Great, it froze up again. All right, there it goes. That's not to say that you can't pray, but I see people praying, getting nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Riley Lawton, that's my sister's ex-husband. He prays. Of course, it's not God that provided him with a place to stay. It was his father. So Riley lives in a pop-up camper behind his dad's house in Sydney. My little sister lives in a little dinky camper right next to Riley. With my niece. God isn't doing anything for them. Nothing at all. I see Christians blaming God for the things that their families do. You don't think blame is the right word, huh? I challenge you to pray for God to go to work for you. I bet you lose your job. I bet you lose your job. I challenge you to ask God to go to court for you so you don't have to go. I bet you lose in court. You guys keep telling me to ask God for help for things that God's not going to do anything about. I'm asking for help and you're telling me about prayer. Riley could help. Instead, he talks about God. Well, give it to God. Give it to God. "4 years of hell. 4 years of abuse. 4 years of having to do desperate things because I'm the only person I know who isn't a coward." You know, Darren O'Connor, where me and him really had our major issue, didn't have nothing to do with God. It had to do with the fact that Tony Kovaleski from Denver 7 contacted him about Officer Waylon Lolatai. And Darren O'Connor gave him every name but mine. You tell the right slanderer and you destroy someone's life forever. When Jamie Curtis said that James Payton raped Jackie McKenzie, she knew it was a lie. I'm going to post to my Facebook. I'm going to type in James did not rape Jackie. Those are our keywords right there. It said, didn't find what you're looking for? We are temporarily hiding some results for this search query. Huh. January 20th, 2018. Let's see if this is it. I guess this one is worth sharing though. That doesn't work. says they're hiding some or some results for this search query. This one's from December 23rd of 2017. Let me see. There's got to be There's my broken phone. Pumpkin pantry opens in about 40 minutes. Child molesters have more rights than autistic people. Robert Warnick. He assaulted me yesterday. Problem is, nobody cares. Not enough to go in with me. Let's see what the name of that video is, because it does not play the video. See, you can't hear it when I play it on my computer, and I have YouTube open on my computer. It won't, for some odd reason, it won't let the sound. A list of child molesters, rapists, and physically violent people. I have been punished over. I do mention James in this. Why isn't it playing? Yes.
Here's a list of child molesters, rapists, physically violent people that I have been punished over. Number 1, Doug Calvin, child molester. Number 2, Ted Bollinger, never met the man. Arvada, Colorado, child molester, his own children. Tim Beeson, child molester, child rapist. Acceptable though, because they were dating. Now, there's things that are wrong, like having sex with children. Tim Beeson. James Payton. Yeah, James Payton, you're a piece of shit. You beat Jamie repeatedly in front of her child. You beat her again for leaving. It's not.
It turns out he never beat Jamie in front of the boy. I should have asked her son that before saying these things. The thing is, this was right after James and Jamie started dating again, and that's the reason that she didn't get back a hold of me. I admit where I'm wrong.
The only list. I'm going to have to add my little brother. And due to the fact that you go having sex with somebody who's drunk, you're a rapist. Yes, that also includes every male that I know. Every male who is not me.
Since then, I have had sex with a drunk woman. I had sex with Rhiannon Ingersoll. So what does that make me? Does it matter that she was the aggressor? Does it matter that she's the one that was grabbing my penis? Does it matter that I did it out of fear of what she would do if she felt rejected and how it would affect Amy Spencer's kids? No, not really. I felt horrible for it then. I still feel horrible for it now. How can I not?
If your wife is drunk and you have sex with her, you are legally a rapist. Out.
By the way, that's true. That is true. There have been women in the United States who consented to sex while married, while drunk. But you can't consent to sex while you're drunk. At Rhiannon Ingersoll's, I was sober. That makes me the bad guy. I had to do something to get Rhiannon away from those kids. When you're a male, especially a homeless male, the cops blow you off. Scott Costa has pretended like he's going to help me Whoever makes it past that. Just because somebody smiles doesn't mean they're telling the truth. Matter of fact, a pretty smile works better than anything else for passing a lie. I don't have a pretty smile. We're going to go back a little bit. We'll go to Star's husband. He called me. Let me see. One, two, three, four times yesterday. He typed, Sean, what the hell? I don't want this conversation we had on YouTube. Take it down. No. No way, Jose. His name is Jose Hernandez. He doesn't want the world to know the truth. Call him back. Oh, not on this one, actually. I'll see if we can call him from my phone. This one here. Since I do have internet access here currently, maybe I can get help setting it up on my phone again. Let's try this. Yeah, it doesn't have Messenger on this phone. And it's too full to download it. Looks like Jose and I are still friends on Facebook. We'll turn on my recording device just in case it doesn't record on here. I called him back. Oh, that's not going to work. So I hang up on him again. That makes me feel like shit. But I just realized that I kept this thing on and recording for most of the night, so it's going to be full. I have to unplug this, plug this in, make a new file to put it in. Let's see. Right click. New. Folder. We'll go 1232021. Enter. This thing is working so slow. Right click. Rename. And I know the D works. Enter. Check voice record. Turn it on. And then we'll see if Jose wants to talk. Hey, Jose. Hello? This is a hell of a conversation, Jose. Well, Jose, since you apparently have lost the powers of speech, I'm going to hang up and stop wasting our time. He did answer. Uh, however, since he's not able to speak, I'm going to block him. Block. Confirm. Seven black swans type aria. What you doing? What's wrong with your sound, Sean? This is Jenny, by the way. I changed it. Hi and hugs. Um, Nothing wrong with my sound. Can you hear me? I've got a little green dot saying that there is sound. Yes, it seems to cut out, she types. Um, 'm sorry it cuts out. I don't have the best internet here. Seven black swans. Um, I don't remember you as Genie. There's a lot of people that, unless they had an active role, I don't remember them. She typed time lapse too, maybe. It might be. Jeannie Bell Black. Are you friends with me on Facebook? Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. I need help in person. I won't be heard unless someone goes in with me in person. I'm not doing okay, and Star was too busy cheating on her husband to actually help me. We went to Ventus's. Ventus was going to help me, and Star was going to help me. And Ventus, because of his warrants, wasn't able to help me how I needed. I tried explaining that to him. It was beyond his comprehension. So I was trying to work with Star, but Star was too busy on Ventus's nuts. I'm not doing okay. I was assaulted yesterday by a child molester here in Chapel, Nebraska. And I can't get anyone to go in with me to talk to the police, and I have to be afraid of the police if I go in by myself. My phone is broken, so I can't call anyone. Seven Black Swans. I need help. I need help in person. I have traveled from one end of the country to try to get help in person. Between drugs and alcohol and control issues and people's need for sex. There's no such thing as help. I went to everyone I could, every agency I could, every person I could to try to get help. Star's not here. Chapel, Nebraska is not safe for me because of the rumors. See, that's the thing about the news only caring about one side, the courts only caring about one side. These web sleuths only caring about one side. They've never tried telling my side. None of them have. Not one of them has made a single effort to try. I was gonna Black Swans type leave, go to your dad's. You kidding me? My dad doesn't talk to me. My dad won't accept phone calls. My dad won't nothing. My dad doesn't care about me. He never did. You know how many times my dad called me between 2016 and 2020? My dad's never called me. Never. I always had to call him. If you care about somebody, wouldn't you want to talk to them? If you care about somebody, wouldn't you want them to be safe? A lot of people are sorry. These people are bullying me to the point that I want my life to end. But nobody will do anything about the bullies. They'll just lock me up and drug me. If I admit that I want my life to end, I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm trying to get help. But every single person who ever said that they loved me proved to me that they don't. Every single one. There isn't one person who has ever told me that they love me who is still around today. I went to everyone I could to try to get help. Before Natalie died, I couldn't get anyone to stop talking long enough to find out what was going on. My name is Sean David Schwartz. I don't hide my name. There was the Guitarius Case profile. I made that. I thought Natalie would automatically recognize it because one of our first conversations on Facebook, she was talking about how I turned into a guitar case. Weird, huh? I was trying to get her to help put a stop to the violence and the threats and the harassment because the cops wouldn't do anything. She wouldn't do anything. My friends wouldn't do anything. They wanted to give me advice. How would you feel if people's solution for you was to abandon everyone that you love and they tell you to move, move, move? With what money? Where to? There is no safe place for me. You know, back in 2018, I was going to have my voice doesn't get heard, Black Swan. Do you speak up for me? Do you show up in court? Do you help me go through these things? My voice doesn't matter. My voice does not matter. Not even a little bit. Uh, she typed, I would if I could. I have PTSD. Yes, ma'am. She typed, I rarely leave the house. Yes, ma'am. I rarely left the house too. After I left Virginia, and I finally, after years and years of trying to get help, someone finally went in with me. That was Brenda Dickinson. If she hadn't gone in with me, I wouldn't have. Seven Black Swans typed, "You're an artist," right there. Ma'am, I can't. I have no motivation. I need to be able to defend myself. I can't take care of myself, and artwork is not going to pay me enough. Nobody pays me for art, ma'am. Nobody pays me for it. All the people that I went to for help here in town, they tell me it's not going to do any good. They don't even try. Stop making that suggestion. Stop. I have no motivation to draw pictures for free. I have no motivation for wasting my fucking time. I need help with serious issues. Drawing fucking pictures isn't gonna do a goddamn thing to help that. Don't type "not free." Nobody fucking pays me. Did you not get that the first time? Do you have any idea how long it takes to draw a picture? People don't pay me enough to draw. You have a house too, Black Swans. You have a place to work on it. How many people do you have pursuing you? How many court dates do you have that you have to go to? How much money do you have? Oh, none. No money. Yeah, you're an artist. Obviously, you're broke. You got a roof over your head. I got a temporary one over my head, but I have to. Better a house covered in mold than out in the cold. I'm very sick. Somebody should be helping her out too. She types, but I like to listen to you. Well, Seven Black Swans, that's fine. But I'm not telling this story just for people's entertainment. I'm telling this story because I need help. Seven Black Swans typed, "You make sense." Doesn't matter how much sense I make when police antagonize me and refuse to look at any evidence and assault me and the pantry is almost open. Poor people don't matter. The less money you have, the less of a human being that you are to this society. While some dude sits on his ass all day, telling other people what to do, tells people who work their fingers to the bone that they're not working hard enough. Some dude sits on his ass for $120 an hour. And he wants to treat somebody who is earning $12 an hour doing extreme manual labor that he's broke because he's lazy. Meanwhile, when I did manual labor, I got paid anywhere from $7.25 an hour up to I got paid $12 an hour for 2 days' work. We were supposed to rip off some siding for a contractor, but we ended up spending most of our time fighting the hornets. Seven black swans type face it. If there were mental institutions, we would both be in one. Not funny. Yeah, they don't have those anymore necessarily. They have a state psychiatric facility in Colorado. When I threatened to fire Pamela Cardi for not doing her job, she threatened me with that. See all these people who get on my YouTube. I hope they do something. I hope they say something. There's no public outcry to help me. There's plenty of public outcry to lynch me. You destroy my life and then you look away. It's fine. It's all over with, Sean. No, it's not. It has not stopped in 4 fucking years. 4 goddamn years of trying to get help in person. It's like pulling teeth trying to get people to tell the truth.